Okay, everyone, welcome to this final match in the semi-final losers brackets. We've got Zerton playing Blue Babylons in the west position, and then we've got Carnage playing Red Egyptians in the east position. They are playing on Great Lake, which is obviously named by this lake in the middle, and then you've got the coastline. Just need to make sure it seems fair. Okay, they're both about a screen a bit away from the lake, which is fine, but I don't think Zerton cares about the water because he's going straight for a barracks as Babylon. He's actually getting some early cows. As Mr. pointed out yesterday, you do need to actually kill the hunt. I thought you didn't, because your villagers waste time with the animation for killing the hunts, but this only occurs on the civs, well, on Babs, what the other civs, Norse and Celt, because the first three civs never had that problem. So Troller's actually going for a pretty much standard build. Unfortunately, his hunt's right at the front. If he scouts that, he's going to have to oh god, yeah, if certain scouts that, someone can actually harass that and push him off. Quickly see what that is and mute my game. Right, sorry about that. So he's got some cows. Oh, Troller going for an early dock. I mean Carnage going for an early dock, so he's actually scouting this spearman. He's keeping an eye out for this on this barracks. But one spearman's got away, but he's getting harassed by wolves. Oh, unlucky. Zerton actually scouting the wood line. Did he scout the hunt or the dock? That's the important question. Hotkey both scouts. Okay. Oh, that weren't the scout. Okay. Got a spearman coming in. Where's the other spearman gone? One there. One there. So yeah, he's going to push Troll off, Carnage off this hunt. Well, because Carnage went for the dock, he can't do anything, and that wood line is just, I think it's borderline in that TC range, but that scout's going to be doing damage to that spearman. He doesn't want to take that for too long because that Egyptian scout is strong. And he's got a fishing boat up, so he can defend his dock very easily. I think he's going to get a free scout kill, a free spearman kill. Yeah, so Zerton actually aging up as well, and Carnage is quite content staying in age 1 and just getting some more fishing ships out. Got another fishing ship in queue, another villager. So he's got 17 vills against 17, but you have got ox carts in there as well. So you've got 2 ox carts. So he's 2 villagers behind, plus these 2 fishing ships count as 2. So really, already he's like 6 villagers behind. Oh, he's going to have to... he risked opening up with these spearmen, and he just managed to push the hunt off. He needs to be a little bit more active with these spearmen right now. Carnage is actually going to build pretty defensively, make it hard for them spearmen to do anything. Whereas Zerton's quite intent now. He's got an ox cart on the gold. Does he intend to stay in that? Okay, he's actually got his TC up. So he put a bit of early pressure on, but he's got a TC. So Babylon players normally... There's Carnage's TC going up very defensively. Normally what Babylon players do is they put the early aggression on, boom to age 3, put loads of gardens down. There's the first garden going down. Carnage is also scouting the coastline, waiting for a dock. He wants to see if he needs to build a trireme or not, but he's building one anyway. He might cancel it, because this thing is with this map, it's very hard to decide where to put your trireme, because put it here, obviously you can guard that choke. You can put it here, but then they can just come round this mountain. So it can be useless if it's not played correctly. PC up, so we got 24 to 24. I'd say still around probably 5 vills behind. But yeah, he's just going to keep scouting the coastline, I think. So we've got a stable going down for Carnage. So he's going to want to have a fast army. It is a big map. We've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 screens between each player's TC. So it's a pretty big map. So Durton's putting gardens down, keeping it close to his TC for early protection. But he's clumping them together, so that can be easy raiding for elephants as well later if it goes into a long game. 28 to 29. So it's a very passive game at the minute. What was that? Was that his? That must have been his lookout post. So Carnage, yeah, Carnage wants a lookout post. He wants to basically keep an eye on the coastline, make sure that Durton doesn't get any sneaky ram ships in. That spearman's gonna die to that warship, and in that trireme there's 1 volley, half damage, more than half. That's a deer. There he is. Another trireme. So he's quite intent. He wants to keep water control. Water does play a big part. There is a lot of food out there to be collected. And I suspect we'll start to want to go to age 3. Yeah, there we go. Age 3. He wants to get his 3rd town centre as quick as he can. As many gardens as quick as he can, just to get the time on the villagers up. Because gardens do affect villagers. And he does really want to get cultivation, because that will give him food gathering. So that is like having villagers on farms. But yeah, Carnage also going for Temple set. So they're both going age 3 now. So we had some really early aggression. Now it's just turned to like boom game. And have a look. Stables, another stable. So double stables. Persian player, no, sorry, Babylon player stables as well. TC, very lovely placement. Guaranteeing gold, stone, a bit of wood. I'd like to see a fort here, maybe. What Carnage can do is actually build a wall here, along here, and then he can sit his trireme behind the wall, and that can just be a bit of extra protection. Because he's at the moment, he's building as many watch posts as he can, and he's just constantly scouting the coastline. He doesn't want Zerton to get a sneaky lock up. I believe someone did a donation. Give you anxiety, $3. Game 7. Let's go. Yep, we set that up today. Yeah, I had a bit of trouble yesterday and it didn't get set up, but it all works now. So, 3rd TC going up for Carnage. Villagers 47 to 51. So Zerton pulling probably to level up with the villagers. I think it's just because Carnage has put a bit of resources into these triremes and these lookout posts, which have put him slightly back, but obviously it's a bit of line on sight and protection on his fishing ships. But he hasn't got the first net upgrade, which I think is pretty good. Like, it increases the gather rate, makes it so the further you go, it doesn't matter because you can carry more, and then obviously 25% or 25%. So if each patch has got 1,000 fish, that's 250 fish. So you get that back on your on the first fishing spot in food. That upgrade, really underrated. I'm surprised he hasn't done that yet. So he's certain getting his army together, being active with his scout. But Carnage is actually coming in with a raid. He's going to try and pick off a few vills, maybe these vills here. And is just scouting the midpoint of the map. There he comes. So that's going to be 1 vill there. Oh no, he's thinking about it. Oh, I don't know why he backed off. Where's that ziggurat? I think he's got the healing upgrade, but he needs to get that cultivation. That's a really important upgrade, and so is that. I think all the upgrades in the ziggurat are really good. They're just so underrated. You got this one, which is basically free, more food again, more food gathering, movement speed on the ox cart, and then obviously chariot archers once they get used. Oh, free volley there. But as you can see, they're just healing up slowly. It's not massive, but it's still, if you consider it's over the whole army, every unit heals slowly. Right, got camels all over the place. Where did that raiding party go? It's just sitting up here. Wants to try and stop that line of sight. Right, oh, he actually went for it. Quite a decent amount of damage, but he took a bit. Both these players haven't started walling the map yet. They're trying to get lit vision. So Carnage actually starting to build farms, which is surprising me because he's actually got the sea. Building his farm economy up. Zertan again, just needs to get that cultivation. Oh, he's actually going for his army upgrade. Actually, I opted him for shield first, but he's only seen camels. I think he's expecting chariot archers, which Carnage has not got. He's got one. Not got any in queue, and he's actually excuse me, starting to upgrade his melee. So he's quite happy to sit with his melee camels. He's actually got champion camels, which gives him a pierce, but armor. He's going to run straight in. Okay, he scouted that fort, but he's also seen all these gold miners. He's going to respond to that. Big camel army. But yeah, it's really important with this map. If you've got sea control, we've got a fight going on here. He's going to retreat. Yeah, he's just going to retreat. There's too many Egyptian units there. It looks like they're snagged though. These units are running very slow. He's actually going to get rid of that watch post. Like I was saying before this engagement, if you've got the sea, it's very important to just wall here, take control down here. Oh, we've actually got another raid down here. Denying the fort. That's why Zertan's army looks so small, because he's actually split it. He's actually found the market line. He's going to deny the market, which is a bit of extra food. And now, the problem is Carnage is using his whole army. Zertan's actually coming up here. He's actually finding all these stone miners. Yeah, these guys are going to get cleaned up. Oh no, they're running. So that's a lot of stone miners that just died, and then we got these. He's retreating with the gold miners. He's just trying to do as much damage, harass as he can. Just causing a nuisance. Carnage is having to be all over the place, and it's just affecting his eco, whereas Zertan's is staying fine. He's actually going to age 4. The villager count 83 to 63 now, because obviously the gardens have come into play. The training time got reduced, so got a fight here. But why is there lag? Could be lag. Okay, there we go. Got an elephant in the mix. We've got 10 archers. Oh, this is going to turn out bad. He needs to, I would say he needs to run. Like, if he's gone age 4, he's going to start making war chariots. War chariots will clean up this chariot ball. He's quite intent. He's like, you know what? I've got more than you. I'm just going to fight you. Same time, he's just going to go for the market line. Let's have a quick look at... Where's an ox cart? Where's an ox cart? Oh, God. Okay, there we go. So Zertan's actually got quite a decent upgrade. He's got his gold maxed. He's going for... He's got his wood max, but he's not max, but one off. He hasn't touched the other upgrades yet, and the Carnage has got more or less the same. He's got max wood, decent gold upgrades. Like this trireme's just not doing anything. He should have had it here with a wall. Because the thing is, once you've got the water control, what's to stop you building a sneaky transport ship, chipping over some siege towers and just doing a sneak attack? Once you've got the water. So Zertan actually opted to start walling himself though. So he wants to take the... He wants to make sure he doesn't get raided. Got 85 vils to 75, so he's catching up. But he's actually going for these upgrades. Oh, what upgrade is that? Is that the... Yeah, that's the war chariot one. We got them ziggurat upgrades? No, he's still not got them yet. He needs to get that iron wheels if he's going to make war chariots to make them faster. Now, problem is, Zertan is in age 4 now. Carnage is sitting in age 3. It's just 3 raids there. Zertan is actually all over him at the minute. Carnage needs to pull it together. Make a play. These Babylons are just... There we go. The thing is with these war chariots as well, you can't see. They do block vision of other units quite well. Like right there, there's 8 mounted archers and only 3 war chariots, but you can just see them 3 warrior chariots. Our stables going down. Lots of stables going down. Now the problem is, he's got his fishing ships. He's not got the upgrade, and they've got quite a bigger distance. So this is not good right now. That's too much. Kept that hold of that market line though. Might want to repair it, build a few more. So double wall going up for Zertan, and he wants to make sure nothing happens. A trireme will need to come into play at some point. He's actually going for the dock now. Wants to stop the fishing economy. Now, Zertan is actually almost maxed. He's at 196 pop and Carnage is at 153. He's only 15 villages behind, so it's quite a big difference in army size. Have a look at the armory. Armory is going for max pierce damage. He just wants all these units just to hit hard. Egyptian, actually, yeah, Troller. Carnage is actually getting as many upgrades as he can as well. He's actually going for max armor that he can get at age 3. But these war chariots just demolish these chariot archers. And Carnage is actually in a bit of a tight situation now. But he has set up his market line. So where's Zertan though? Not got many caravans around now. Problem is, he does need to get to age 4 because he needs that extra 20 pop. Not see a temple going down anywhere. Why is that damaged? What did I miss? Something. Another raid going down. More villages going down. More production getting put down. Carnage. He's just trying to keep his archers alive, his chariot archers, because if he loses them now, he's in a tight spot. Even though this big Pierce army can destroy Carnage's army very quickly, it can't deal with the buildings that well, so he needs to maybe put a fort or 2 inside, as he's got the stone, but he needs to age as well. He's just not got, he should sell some, I think he should sell some gold for food. He needs to age really desperately. Now that army's gone. The marchers are gone. Zertan can just run into the base now. He actually... How did he get that? Oh, Paladin anywhere? Yeah, so... Yeah, we got like... Zertan is now 100 pop ahead of Carnage. This isn't looking good for Carnage. Let's turn my phone off. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, he's just stopping the market line now. Market line stopped. 40 vills behind. Around 74 pop behind as well. Paladin, yeah. This isn't looking good. Carnage really needs to make something happen here. But we did see yesterday Zertan did make some, I wouldn't say stupid, but risky or uncalculated plays, which caused him to lose. So Carnage holds out. He might be able to make a play. Oh no, he's just done it. He's gone GG. There you have it. That was actually a pretty quick game. I'm still around now for half an hour, so if we want to get another game going, we can. Current villager. Yeah, so pretty much even the whole time. I think the problem was he took the sea early, didn't utilize on it. Right. He had what, a few fishing ships, but by this point their distance was too long. The caravan line is getting harassed. Alright, Zertan's actually gone. Let's have a look at the military pop while we're here as well. So yeah, Zertan actually out gathering. Carnage, villagers, they actually built the same amount. Zertan was just the more aggressive player this game. That was the fight. That was when he gave his archers up. He just got to age 4. The Babylon player coming through strong, but he still didn't get these upgrades. Like, if you look at them, some of them are so good. Alright. In any case, if someone wants